Live from the Northeast Comedy Cabaret, it's Back to the Humor, with your host, Dan Luna, and your co-host, Josh Jacobu.
Welcome back to the Back to the Humor Comedy Tour.
Woo! Woo!
Now making his second appearance here is Rick Robotin. Wow, Rick, second appearance. How you feel?
Pretty good.
Yeah, I heard you. Saw on Facebook. You did a triple threat on Monday.
Yes, that was, I hit Laughs on Fairmount. I hit the new King's Oak one that started up, and I hit that Tritone, which is like the new muffler one or whatever.
You seem to like that. Felt good.
Yeah, no, like there's just not that. You don't get that opportunity in like Philly very often.
Yeah.
You get 3 open mics.
Now you go to a lot of open mics. Is there you see any distinct differences between downtown, the Northeast, the Jersey? You see anything?
Yeah, I mean, it's almost like I don't want to say it's very cliquey because I don't think comedians are quite that way. I mean, some are, some aren't, but there's just a certain kind of attitude that seems to, like, with each environment, you know.
That's cool. You have a contest coming up this Saturday, Get Offended down to South Philly on Connie's Rick Rack.
Yes.
How you been preparing for that, or?
I came up with a joke about skull fucking and none.
Oh, okay.
I seen it.
That's about how I'm getting it.
What was your reaction to the first one? You were there tonight. I did the first one. What was your reaction?
Offended the Get Offended audience.
Yes, I
Roger
did.
Weaver so eloquently.
Yes,
put
I
it.
did. I did my job.
That's a feat right there.
That's an accomplishment.
impressive,
I didn't win, but I definitely did what I was supposed to do.
That's the thing with the like. Never mind. Remember, this goes online.
yeah. You don't want to burn a bridge on 15 views on YouTube. You definitely want to do that.
So you like that branch of comedy, like offending, or not offending, but controversial, I guess.
I don't know. See, I like humor that kind of comes from a darker place, and sometimes it's offensive. But I think offensive for offensive's sake is just kind of. I mean, if it's just like absurd offensive, and that's where the humor comes from. But whereas a guy like Andrew Dice Clay in his prime.
Oh.
Yeah. Hey, but I mean, and I still think Andrew Dice Clay is funny, whatever. But I think there's more. I need more to it than just the offensive side of it.
And sometimes the truth,
but that's a part of. Yeah.
I was going to say, sometimes the truth is just funny. You say something, and even if it's mean, everyone's thinking it. It's funny, and people still act outraged, but they're thinking the same thing. You can say, "Oh, single mothers are whores," even though that's mean, and it's not always true. People not. That's not. We're not the only people who think that.
A lot of whores tend to be single mothers. And it goes with the profession.
Sometimes it does. Scott Perry knows. Yeah, like I do jokes about Spanish women having too many kids. And people, get offended, but it's like, come on, let's be honest. I mean, how many times have you seen a Spanish lady with 8 strollers?
Sean Quinn has a joke where he says that like Hispanic women are some of the most beautiful women in the world. I would have sex with that all the time too, and I wouldn't use a condom. So yeah, that's why they have that many kids.
Very true.
So you work with a lot of old people at the old people's home you work at still?
Yes, still there.
Are they kind of sassy? Do you get good one-liners from them?
Honestly, I have not been out serving until this week.
Oh, okay.
So, since months ago.
So you know how some old people are
Yeah. I've just kind of been.
I saw a sassy guy on the bus, not to interrupt. He wanted this black family to get by, and people were like, "Oh, they're trying to get by," and he was like, "I don't care." It was just great.
Did it turn into like that epic beard man moment where he just punches a dude in the face and walks
Oh
off?
no, I wish. Oh no, he wasn't as husky. This guy was weak. He got his ass kicked. The black guy was totally gonna fuck him up.
I don't know if
that would have been just
that
as
would have
funny.
been great.
Yeah.
I don't know if this was asked the first time you're here, but do you have any comedic influences that you?
I can answer that. No,
Was,
just kidding. No.
but yeah. Like I said, I like humor that comes from a little bit of more of a darker place.
Right.
So like Louis C.K., Doug Stanhope.
This delivery on stage.
Woo! What talk show is complete without water?
It's true. He's a guest. You should have water.
Our budget's so big.
Not about as big as your small Asian dick.
Oh! Oh!
Hey.
Hickory dickory dock. something about a cock.
Very true.
So, besides to get offended, do you have anything else lined up in the future?
Yes,
Yeah.
I have.
More blowjobs from open mics? That's a very good That's a summer gun right here.
Got you, Chris Wood, motherfucker!
That's right. He did what no man could do. He got laid off from a comedy show from an open mic. Now, but what else you got lined up?
I'm at the Whitman Diner on the 27th.
Ooh,
That's
a diner.
Latissa's show.
That's cool.
Then I'll be at the Brunswick Zone show on September 30th, and then woo! My favorite show concept that I'm going to be on is October 8th, the Paid or Pain show.
Oh, I heard about that.
It's paid or pain. The audience votes on whether, after you do your set, whether you get paid cash or beaten by a dominatrix.
Where is this again?
This is going to be at Connie's Rick Rack.
That sounds fun.
Yeah, I'm voting pain.
Right. I don't think anybody would vote for it.
I've invited people that I know hate me, just so I know that they'll pick pain.
So if you hate Rick, October 8th, right?
Watch me get my ass beat.
Lots of gays ask me, well,
They
Rick,
get a blowjob from that dominatrix in the same car in
Yes.
the parking lot. Rick Robotin, everybody!
all right, we'll be back with some more commercial breaks, I think, right? All our sponsors and stuff, right?